And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Coming in is Benintendi, base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Second, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
In there for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Happ has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Doc Segura. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Tiffy. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Steve Tiffy.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting sixth.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rizzo.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Harvey's ready. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Waters. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Happ sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell.
Third baseman, Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
A lot of times you'll see that.
Here's the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Third inning, no score to this point. Out of play off to the right. On the ground up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ian Happ.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Rosario.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 34. Bryce Harper.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramirez.
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's Archer on 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box,
First baseman.
Steve Tiffy.
Steve
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One strike now from Archer. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch it.
Ouch, that one hit him. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so
Now
getting him
batting,
out of the game
catcher,
has to be the priority.
Gary
Working at bats, full
Sanchez.
counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To short. Segura comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, number 44.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1. In now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Drew Waters
Leading off for the
comes
Yankees.
into this at bat 0 for
Designated
1 in the
hitter.
ball game,
Drew Waters.
and he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Now batting, Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Grounded to short. Segura gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss. And that's what you call established. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled back. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Didi Gregorius.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Segura will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Tiffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Jason Hayward.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. One away. Ready for another chance? Doc Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Grounded to the right. To his right, Tiffy. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Drew Waters. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That misses 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Pitch on the way. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat.
A swing and a miss. That retired. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ender Inciarte.
Steve Cishek.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 41, Steve.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Happ is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Happ ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Now here it comes. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Swihart corrals it, and that ends the inning. And that will bring in the speedy catcher.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
The batter, number 9,
Digging in,
shortstop,
Doc Segura.
Doc
2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Steve Tiffy. He'll be the one to lead off. Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate, Drew Waters.
Designated hitter, Drew Waters.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to